Previously on Bad Summer.
I'm so in love with him.
So triggering.
Girl, I thought you were cool. I ain't never been in a real relationship. Isn't that pathetic? How can I possibly help you? Her lips twisted into a wide, delighted smile. She had looped her arm around mine.
You're going to be my girlfriend.
Aw, yeah! Hello, hello. It's Memento. The moon is full outside, and I'm here for part 3 of Bad Summer. This is the extended demo, and when they said extended demo, they actually meant extended demo. This demo, I've already recorded a part 1. I've already recorded a part 2. We are on part 3. I had an hour and a half of footage before I had to call it, and I cannot explain to you how excited I am to get back into it. So, get ready, because we are on part 3! The stale air of my office hung heavy, thick with the scent of old paper and the ghost of 1,000 unanswered questions. Files overflowed from every surface, a chaotic landscape of witness statements, manila folders, and dead-end leads. The Bear Ridge Ripper. This is what I mean. He's, like, incredibly sexy. The name itself was a brand seared into my mind, a constant burning reminder of my own inadequacy, my inability to crack this case, to piece it all together. I ran a hand through my already disheveled hair, the rough paper of a transcript grating against my skin. Baby boy, I can make your hair all the more disheveled. Just saying. Mine's a little disheveled too. We can be disheveled together. Another interview, another victim's family member, their grief a palpable weight that settled on my chest. I listened to so many of these recordings, each one a variation on the same horrifying theme. The Ripper's brutality, the inexplicable nature of the attacks, the lack of any discernible pattern. What am I missing? Why doesn't any of it make sense? The files mocked me, each one a testament to my limitations. I, Oliver Smith, the man who prided himself on his inability to solve the unsolvable, was staring into an abyss, and the abyss was staring back. This would be a great time for that monster to come back. Alright, it didn't. We're safe for now. I reached for the bottle of scotch in my bottom drawer, the amber liquid a temporary solace. One sip, then another. It dulled the edges of the frustration, the gnawing sense of failure. It didn't provide any answers. It never did. Dude, if you were drinking that heavily on the job, I don't think you should be drinking. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't drown in my own despair. I had to keep digging, keep searching. The victims deserved justice. Their families deserved closure. And I needed to know. I needed to understand. Even if the truth shattered everything I thought I knew. Oh, she's back. There it was again, watching, waiting, whispering obscenities. I felt its menacing presence all around me. Shadows clawed relentlessly at the corners of my weary mind. I'm gonna turn this up so you can hear. It's literally whispering. It's so scary. Oh, it stopped. It stopped as soon as I said that. As soon as I said that. That's fine. You know, that's fine. Another PA announcement blurted from the speaker. Don't look. Pretend it wasn't there. No sudden movements. Don't run. Don't speak. Do not approach. But deep down, there was a gnawing curiosity, a dark urge to stare into the abyss, to experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer. You mean death? Who was it that gazed so intently from the abyss? Why did it have such a fascination with the likes of me, a simple mortal with a mundane just job? Your job isn't mundane. Where are you getting this idea from? Was I special? Or could this all be some sick illusion? No, we were told not to stare. I'm gonna die if I look. Well, I have to find out. Dark curiosity took the reins. Giving into the urge, I locked eyes with the shadowy intruder by the door. The moment our gaze met, it was as if a switch had been flipped. The office was tossed into the void, the files and photos fading into meaningless blurs. I was no longer in control. I was pulled, dragged into the creature's penetrating crimson gaze, held captive by an unseen force. Strange energy coursed through my veins, a sensation both terrifying and intoxicating. Oh, this is creepy. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of my mind. I couldn't look away. I couldn't. Then, a burning sensation erupted beyond my eyes, a searing, agonizing pain that intensified with every passing second. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. Oh. 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 Defiant. It's sexy that he's fighting it. No. Death would not take me yet. In a desperate effort to regain control, I shuddered, every fiber of my being fighting against the sudden paralysis that gripped me. The creature's eyes narrowed in challenge. It was a battle of will, a competition of mental fortitude. In that moment, my purpose had never been more clear. Oh! 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 A! Q! 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 I didn't expect the QuickTime event. I was fucking around. I barreled through the staircase exit at the end of the hall and arrived somewhere else. Somewhere unfamiliar. Oh! Oh! Fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting long, unsettling shadows across the endless expanse of concrete floor. The air was thick with a musty, almost nauseating odor, a strange mist of dust and something vaguely metallic. Every time I think I know where this is going, it changes! There were no windows, only the monotonous hum of the lights and the occasional unsettling creak from the walls. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I want to cry. Oh, no, I didn't expect... Oh, the whispering is directly in my ear. The whispering is directly in my ear. I got chills. It was a labyrinth of identical hallways and doors. A maze. We're in the back rooms. A place between places that felt very wrong. Impossible. I tried to turn back, but the door wouldn't budge. Great, I was trapped in here. At least I was alone. No shadow abominations chasing after me. Dude, you're in the back rooms. I wasn't sure which was more unsettling, the isolation or the threat of monsters lurking just beyond the door behind me. I must press forward.
Bloody hell.
Oh. Day one? What? Oh my god. Are we back? We're back with the kids. We're back with the teens. Oh my god. Every time I think I know where it's going, it changes. The earthy scent of the woods hung heavy in the air, the surrounding trees ancient and towering, seemed to stretch endlessly towards the sky. Birdsong and the chatter of squirrels filled the afternoon, a vibrant chorus accompanying the winding hiking trail that disappeared into the dense forest. My coworkers were already further along the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I, however, lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. We should be getting close. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. The vibrant beauty of the forest seemed indifferent to my weariness, the symphony of nature mocking my aching muscles. Finally, reaching the trailside, I paused, leaning heavily on a nearby tree, the rough bark digging into my palms. Taking a moment to catch my breath, I prepared to tell the others the horrible news about Andre when I spotted him leaning against his tree, his curls slick with sweat. He was alive and well. Somehow. Oh yeah! Wait, wasn't there like a scream? A scream pierced the silence, cutting through the fog like a knife. It was close. Very close. It sounded like Andre. Oh shit. Candi and I exchanged looks. We thought sure something bad had happened to him in the woods. Where did he go? Why didn't we cross paths? Andre, are you okay? We were so worried about you. Andre blinked, seemingly surprised by their reaction. Worried about me? Why? I'm good. I stepped closer, chiming into the conversation. When you left the bus, we went after you, but we couldn't find you. Then we heard a scream and... Andre's eyebrows shot up in confusion. What? You went after me? Candi placed her hands on her hips, her tone incredulous. Did you expect us to just hang back on the bus while you wandered through the creepy woods alone? Andre shrugged, a dismissive gesture. He didn't seem to care about our concern, or the lengths we went to make sure he was all right. He clearly didn't value our time or feelings. Why even give him the satisfaction of arguing? Candi could do better. Candi could do us. The blonde let out a loud, exaggerated sigh. She spun on a heel and faced us boldly, tossing her perfect hair over her shoulders. Okay, people. Since Ian is late, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. It's time for introductions.
Hi, I'm Summer.
Oh, we're Southern. I'm Summer, the head counselor. In other words, your boss. An awkward silence filled the air. A mocking snort followed soon after, probably from one of the boys behind me. Summer ignored it. After a long moment of uncomfortable quiet, I spoke up to introduce myself.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jenny.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Candace, but everyone calls me Candi.
I'm Jake.
Sup, Jake? Before Andre got a chance to speak, Candi stepped forward, her voice booming. He's Antonio.
I'm Andre.
Andre. Candi visibly deflated, shrinking back into her original spot. Awkward. Summer cleared her throat, glancing at her phone. I have no service. Oh, what was it? She's like Southern. Crap. I have no service. I can't get in contact with Ian. He's never late like this. This is so weird. Normally I'm really good at Southern, but like, Southern and brash is really hard. Normally I'm Southern like this. This is really easy for me, but she doesn't speak like that. I called him earlier and he answered, but it didn't seem like he wanted to be bothered. He hung up on me. He was really rude about it, too. Summer pressed her lips into a fine line, her arms crossed over her chest. Well, that doesn't sound like Ian at all. He's nice to everybody. Don't got a single rude bone in his body. Isn't Mr. Matthews too old for you? Ooh. Summer's brows shot up. Excuse me? You talk about him like you're, you know. A wry smile pulled at the corner of Jake's lips, his gaze sparkling with amusement. He's so cute. Summer scoffed, a vein ticked in her forehead. Oh, she looks so pissed off. Like I'm what? Use your words. Oh, you know. Does she? Nope, she doesn't. I can't do her voice. I'm so sorry. It's about to just be like cunty Summer. Nor does she care. So why don't y'all do us a favor and shut the hell up? Acting like he didn't hear a thing, Jake continued on. Oh, she definitely knows. But don't worry, princess. Your secret's safe with me. Scout's honor. Jake winked, and with a lopsided grin, he performed a mock salute. For one, I highly doubt you were a Boy Scout. And two, call me princess again, and I'll kick your teeth in. Are we clear? Princess? God, I think those two would be so good together. Never been called princess before. I think I like it. You would. Anyway, as head counselor and second in command, I say we keep our butts right here and wait for Ian to show up. Why? Can't we just hike to the camp from here?
Don't think so.
It's too long of a walk, especially in this heat. What if one of you pass out from heat stroke? I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Nah.
I'm not staying here. What? Oh, no, you don't, mister. Andre turned, taking off for the hiking trail without looking back. His confident stride swayed most of the group in an instant. Hey, wait up! I'm coming too. Candi and Jake rushed off after him. I passed Summer a sheepish smile and followed behind them. It was always best to stick with the group, right? Darn it, fine. Wait for me. You don't know where you're going. Summer kept pace with us, refusing to be left behind. Somebody has to keep watch after y'all. Ooh. The afternoon sun beat down to the canopy, dappling the hiking trail in shifting patterns of light and shadow. About 10 minutes into the hike, my steps started to drag, and before I knew it, my coworkers had left me in the dust. They were further up the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. Maybe Summer had a point about the heat strokes. My head was pounding. A wave of dizziness washed over me. I could only imagine how much worse it could get if I didn't stop soon. Eventually, the fatigue won out. I veered off the trail and dropped onto a mossy, fallen log. Girl, no! You have to tell them! Stillness crept in, and I let my eyes slip shut, desperate for the spinning to stop. You have to tell them if you're gonna lag! My God. No survival skills. When I opened them again, my coworkers were gone. The trail ahead was empty. Barren. All that remained were faded footsteps in the dirt. A knot of panic tightened in my stomach. Where did they go? I only stopped for a few moments. They left me. How could they leave me? Because you didn't even tell them. They have no idea when you even veered off. My breath hitched in my throat. I stood up, my heart pounding, half expecting them to jump out and yell, "Surprise!" But the woods remained silent. The only sound the rustling of leaves in the hot wind. Guys? Hello? I called out to them, my voice echoing hauntingly. Hello, 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 hello. No reply. They were gone. Spooked by the unsettling silence, I pressed forward along the path, searching frantically for any familiar faces. Follow the signs? Up ahead was a steep hill, and at the base, a signpost. I thrust my head forward, struggling to make out the words. Yeah? Bears? Oh, shit. I've been on Bear Watch before. Bear Watch is scary. A cold knot formed in my stomach. A bear? Here? The sound of footsteps crunching over the dirt sent a shiver up my spine. I jumped, startled by the noise, but nothing was there. The woods went silent. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. If the woods ever go silent, you need to get the hell out of Dodge. Because the thing is, if the woods go silent, it means there is a predator there, and everything knows it except you. The woods don't care about you being there. They're noisy when you're there. If they go silent, something besides you is there. I got full-body chills just thinking about it. I got goosebumps. Oh, my God. Deathly still. Clouds choked the sun from the sky, plunging darkness over the earth. Oh, no. Oh! A living shadow darted past me, unnaturally swift. My breath caught in my throat. I wasn't alone. I stopped mid-stride, my gaze searching desperately for any signs of life. I spied a dark, beaten path just off the hiking trail. Something about it seemed off. Gnarled and twisted branches jutted out from the dirt like knives, a warning not to enter. So we're not gonna enter! A lashing wind shifted through the trees. The bushes rumbled and shook. I couldn't tell if it was just the wind or if someone or something was moving nearby. Oh. No. No, we back away. This is wood survival. Utterly repulsed and stomach churning, I turned on a heel and ran as fast as I could. Oh. Adrenaline spiked through my veins. I pushed through the burning of my lungs and soreness in my muscles, my luggage almost weightless as I scrambled away. A break in the trees up ahead. A river. Yo. Oh. Oh! Oh my God, this music is amazing. Water crash and froth below a wooden footbridge. The first hurried step on the plank seemed sturdy. The second less so. The third step was dangerously wobbly. The fourth plank gave out completely, snapping in two and falling into the depths of the stream. I stumbled, my foot caught in the gap. I couldn't move, captured and snared like a rat in a trap. No! My heartbeat raced, my breath bursting in and out. I couldn't swim, and even if I could, the current was too strong. Thoughts of being washed away by a river and drowning, consumed by nature's cruel tide, flashed through my mind. I can't die here. Oh, man. We gotta free ourselves. Ain't no one coming to save us. I swallowed my fear. I buried it down into the depths of my stomach, and I locked it away. Then I twisted around, grabbed my ankle, and pulled the hardest I could. Oh, A. W. D. Oh, no! My foot remained trapped as the bridge finally gave way. Oh, no! I plummeted into the rushing water, the world of chaos churning currents, splinter wood. Just as I thought, I was done for. Strong hands grabbed me, hauling me back onto the bank. It was Candi dragging me back to the solid land. The amount of crescendo that hit. Oh my god. The darkness pressed in and swallowed me. I couldn't see a thing. This is still going? Remember this hallway. Oh, I'm good at these. Okay. Chair. Antique chair. Plant. We have therapist, gardening cat, apple, and nothing. This door is closed. This elevator is closed. So left door closed. Elevator closed. Thank goodness. The lights are back on. Christ, spoke too soon. I drew my flashlight from my belt. Just what I needed. Much better. I need to find a way out of this godforsaken place. Oh, this is not an anomaly. This door is normal. It's your regular standard door. Nothing special about it. Okay, closed door. Good. This is an anomaly. It looks similar to a normal door, but key differences. The eyes behind it are glowing. The door is open. It should be closed. Open door. Bad. See something off? Left click and hold your mouse on the anomaly until it's gone. But be careful. If something is not an anomaly, best leave it alone or you may regret it. Oh my god! We're just playing a Spot the Difference game. I'm good at these. Okay. That! Are you sure you want to take the elevator? You may have missed something. No, stay and check. This is incorrect. Yeah, okay. Apple. Okay, those are all fine. I can't see the door. Do I have a flashlight? Okay, no. I can't tell if that door's open or not. So I'm gonna take the elevator. Yes. I couldn't see. I wish it was a little bit brighter. Just a little brighter. Bum 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 bum. That's missing. Therapist is missing. Yep. And blank painting is missing. That door's definitely... Oh. No, that just opened. Oh. Okay, now it's closed. Plant, chair. Oh, it's so hard to see. I got it. I got it this time. Yeah. No, I'm right. I did that right. Oh, shit. Oh. Don't. Ew. 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 It's so wet. It's so wet. Ah! What? No, I got it right. What do you mean game over? No. I'm gonna skip it. It's a demo. It's a demo, and there's gonna be bugs in a demo, and I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna hold that against the game itself. But it does suck that there's a bug. But I'd rather not continue to get frustrated over something that it's here. I think that this section's really cool. I had fun with it. I just hope that my flashlight gets fixed. And my flashlight gets fixed, then that will fix all of my... That will fix everything. So we're gonna skip. Because we have to. After what felt like an eternity, I made it out of that labyrinth. Somehow, impossibly, I was back in my office again. Everything felt normal. My surroundings made sense. This was the reality I remembered. Not whatever nightmare that was.
Oliver.
Oh! Ooh! Sexy ghost lady. Hello. I jumped back violently, immediately reaching for the comforting weight of my gun. Are we gonna shoot her? When the shadowy creature made no effort to attack, I hesitated. Those penetrating crimson eyes, once dreadfully intimidating, seemed docile now. Its body, which was nearly naked and unmistakably feminine, hovered above the ground with an unfathomable lightness. floating, weightless as a feather. This reminds me of that meme of like, do not be afraid, and the seeing like an angel, like an actual angel, and biblically accurate, and then the person just being like, this is the sexiest moment of my life. That's Oliver. This thing, she was beyond my comprehension. Baffled, I stared in stunned silence, my brain struggling to make sense of it all. What voice do I use for a sexy half-naked ghost? Don't be afraid. Oh, nope, that wasn't sultry. I don't know what voice to use for you. Her sultry, otherworldly voice was soft, disarming whisper. I lowered my weapon, intrigued by the strange turn of events. This was not how I expected the end of my shift to go. She reached out to me, shadowy wisp curled around her sundered fingers. It was a surprisingly intimate gesture, a trap maybe. Oh, I'm going down. Or perhaps an attempt to make a connection. To touch her was like reaching into the unknown, a gamble with stakes I couldn't even begin to comprehend. She had every opportunity to kill me tonight, but she didn't. Was there a chance this being meant no harm? Sensible? This is the sexiest moment of my life. Slowly, hesitantly, I extended my own hand. My palm felt clammy, my fingers trembling. The fluorescent lights of my office seemed to dim to the sounds of the sea outside, fading into a distant hum. It was as if the world was holding its breath, waiting to see what would happen next. The gap between us closed, her fingers long and slender, with nails like polished obsidian, brushed against my skin. A jolt of electricity shot up my arm, but it wasn't painful, it was strange. New kink unlocked. Sensations flooded my mind, images and emotions that weren't my own. She carried a sense of ancientness, of vastness, power that dwarfed anything I had ever encountered. And beneath it all, a profound loneliness.
You are different from the others.
You care. You help.
It is my job to help, yes. Is that why you watch me? Do you need my help too?
She didn't answer, but her pleading eyes said it all.
What are you, really? You don't seem like an abnormal.
You seek the truth. I can tell you. But it requires payment.
Alright, what you want?
What kind of payment?
A kiss.
Ooh, this is the sexiest moment of my life. A soft sigh escaped her lips, her gaze searching mine with an intensity that made my heart race. The air between us was thick with unspoken words. I'm sorry, we have to cheat on our boyfriend. There's a hot, sexy demon lady on top of me. A kiss in exchange for knowledge? I couldn't even imagine the secrets she kept close to her chest. If there was a chance to know... I gave in, hesitantly, giving her shadowy cheek a tentative kiss, a small peck. Bro, kiss her on the lips! Be a man!
Kiss me like you mean it.
Yeah. I felt an invisible pull, a force drawing me closer to her, bringing the impossible gap between our worlds. Her fingers tightened around mine, the coldness of her touch sending another jolt through my arm. This time, it wasn't jarring, it was comforting, familiar even. Her face was inches from mine, her crimson eyes pools of ancient wisdom and vulnerability. I could see the intricate patterns etched into her skin, swirling lines that seemed to shift and change with a natural motion. My lips met hers with a tenderness that surprised me. Sexiest moment of my life. Sexiest moment of my life! I'm sorry, let me close my jaw. Nipple! I am not an adult. I'm not an adult. Clearly. Because why is he grabbing her like that? Sir! Why is she grabbing him like that? Oh, this is the sexiest moment of my life. Anyway, I'm done. It was a kiss unlike any I had ever experienced. Damn straight it was. A merging of worlds, a collision of the tangible and the ethereal. I deepened the kiss. My hand found its way to the back of her head. No, it didn't. It found its way to her titty. My fingers threading through her silky hair. Don't lie. Her lips parted slightly, and I could feel her energy flowing into me, strengthening me, filling the void within my own soul. Jesus Christ! When we finally broke apart, gasping for breath, I felt irrevocably changed. The world around me seemed sharper, more vibrant, imbued with a sense of magic I had never thought possible. I'm just still staring at her nipple, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't expect the nipple. Oh, God. In her eyes, I saw not a monster, but a kindred spirit. She was a being of immense power and loneliness, reaching out for connection in a universe that had cast her adrift. This music is sexy, too. Then, as abruptly as she had appeared, she was gone.
Bloody hell.
What do you mean, bloody hell? It's your straight awakening. It's not over? I have remembering an hour, but half of it was spent dying. Coughing and sputtering, I collapsed onto the muddy bank, waterlogged and shivering. My clothes clung to me, heavy and cold, each movement sending a wave of icy discomfort through my body. I gasped for breath, my lungs burning from the shock and exertion. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic rhythm against the sudden stillness. I almost died. Suddenly, I was surrounded by the others. Their faces swam into focus. Was that annoyance? Concern? It was hard to tell through the blur of my own panic. Candi was there, her brow furrowed, though on her it looked more like a cartoon confusion than actual worry. Her usual bright energy shimmered just beneath the surface, barely contained. She looked so cute, though. Summer was assessing the damage to the collapsed bridge, shaking her head. Jake twirled his marker between his fingers, eyes locked on the crashing waves below. A crooked, unhinged grin tugged at his lips, like he wouldn't mind if the sea swallowed him whole. Alright, so he's just depression, I guess. Andre leaned against the tree, arms crossed, expression unreadable. He looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. Okay, so Andre was sent here unwillingly. Candi wanted a fun time. Summer is boss bitch in charge, and Jake is just depression. Are you okay? What was it? You okay? What happened?
No.
You guys left me. That's what happened. You mean you left us? We reached a fork in the path, and then we turned around and you were gone. We looked everywhere for you.
Good thing we found you before you became fish food.
You're not from around here, are you?
I hate to say it, but Jake's not wrong. First rule of hiking, stick to the marked trails. This bridge has been crumbling for years. Campers are strictly warned to avoid it, and staff, we should know better. Trying to cross was like begging for disaster. What were you thinking?
I stumbled over my thoughts, scrambling for an excuse. What could I even say? That he bolted off the trail like a fool because of a shadow? That something was after me? They'd think I'd lost my mind. Sorry, I messed up, big time. It won't happen again. Summer crossed her arms over her chest, unconvinced.
It better not. No more bridges, no more being chased after by bums. From now on, you're sticking with a partner.
A partner?
That's right. Here at Camp Bear Ridge, we've got a buddy system. Newcomers get paired up for a few days to watch each other's backs, stick together, and stay out of trouble. Normally, it's for the 12-year-olds, but since you've got a talent for finding chaos, I'm making an exception. You've officially lost your solo privileges.
I winced. A partner? Seriously? I don't need a partner. I've just had some bad luck lately, and...
Don't think so.
I'm doing this for your own good, Jenny. You'll thank me later. Your assigned buddy is... Candi. She loves us.
Me? Oh my gosh. Yes. I mean, yeah, cool, chill. I can totally do that. Totally. Candi practically bounced in place. Her grin so wide, it looked like it might split her face in two. She grabbed my hands without hesitation and squeezed. Oh my god, we're so in love. Don't worry, Sugar Plum, sweet baby cakes, hot dumpling. Candi, too much. Just a little. She gave me a wink, then leaned in. Also, not to brag, but I totally saw this coming. My card said we'd be spiritually connected by the end of the day. Nailed it! My cheeks flushed instantly. She wasn't serious, right?
See, that's the spirit.
Jenny needs someone who's gonna look out for her, and Candy's got more heart than all of us combined. Before I could protest or hide, Summer stepped in. She took Candy's wrist in one hand and mine in the other and guided our hands together. Oh my god, we're holding hands. Oh my god, chat. A woman. Candy didn't need the help. She laced her fingers through mine instantly. Look at us, camp soulmates. There, see? Teamwork. After some time, we reached a clearing in the trees.
Whoa.
Is it always this quiet?
Hey.
Yo, where is everyone?
Oh.
I don't know. This is strange. For a brief second, Summer's confident facade faltered. Her eyes scanned the clearing, narrowed and alert like she was calculating something. Her posture stiffened, the corners of her mouth twitching downward. Uncertainty flickered across her face like a shadow, swift but noticeable. That brief crack in her armor said more than words ever could. Then, just as quickly, she straightened her shoulders and smoothed the tension from her face. Maybe everyone's running late. Let's check in with Ian. Summer let her advance to the main cabin. Candy tapped my shoulder. Where's Andre? I shrugged, my gaze sweeping over the campgrounds. There was no sign of him anywhere. We stopped at the front door of the cabin. Summer reached for the knob and pulled. It didn't budge. Huh? She tried again, twisting harder, then rattling it. Still locked. That's not right. Ian's always here early to greet everyone. He practically lives in this place. She backpedaled and scanned the front of the cabin. That's when I noticed it. Wait, there's something on the door.
Hey, Bear Ridge superstar. Got a family emergency that needs handling, but I'll be back before the kids arrive. Please use your tents for shelter instead of the cabins for now. Long story, plumbing issue. There's a cooler with food and drinks locked in the back shed. Keys are with Norman. Stick to the itinerary and I'll see you soon. Behave yourselves, Mr. Matthews.
Huh? Who's Norman? Looking for me? I yelped, spinning so fast I nearly tripped over my own feet. Candy shrieked, hiding behind me, clinging to my shoulders for protection. Even Summer flinched. I locked eyes with a lanky redhead wearing thick-rimmed glasses, his face splashed with freckles. Judging by the Camp Bear Ridge uniform and keys jangling on his waist, this must be the guy Mr. Matthews mentioned in his letter. Norman. Cress, Norman, you scared us. What'd I tell you about sneaking up on folks? I wasn't sneaking around. I've been here all morning. It's you guys who showed up late. Summer raised her palm, silencing him. Whatever. Ian said you have the keys to the shed. Yeah. His trembling fingers fumbled with the shed key before he shoved it into Summer's outstretched hand. He couldn't meet her gaze, his eyes darting around as if searching for an escape. Even as a newcomer, it didn't take long to see Norman was a total pushover. I almost felt sorry for him. Norman's gaze flickered to me, Jake, and Candy. You guys must be the new counselors. Oh my god,
Welcome to Camp Bear Ridge.
I got his voice right! Yay! I guess they got it right. I wish Mr. Matthews was here to greet you guys, but you read the note, right? Norman sighed deeply, his brown eyes dark, troubled. He was acting weird before he left. Something was really wrong.
I'm really worried about Mr. Matthews.
Jake, Candy, and I exchanged weary glances. Summer flipped her hair over her shoulder, a smug grin plastered on her face. Obsessed much? Norman's cheeks flushed a vivid red. Oh my god, they both have a crush on Mr. Matthews. No, just worried. Ian's fine. You're overreacting like usual. He'll be back before we know it, and everything will be smooth sailing once again. We'll do our jobs, take care of the kids, and get paid, just like every summer. So take a breath, Norman. Do your little job, and try not to spiral, okay? I like Summer, actually. He nodded obediently.
Sorry.
Okay, Summer. That sounds fine and dandy, but where is everyone? Shouldn't more counselors be here for training? Norman hesitated, then glanced toward the narrow hiking trail, snaking through the dense forest, dappled with golden sunlight and lined with ferns. Some of the others are arriving late. Ian told me to expect a second group this afternoon. I'll go wait for 'em. Someone has to make sure they don't wander off into the woods like Jenny here did. Norman perked up immediately, shaking his head a little too fast. No, I've got it. I'll go. You've got more than enough on your plate, Summer. It's the least I can do. Summer raised an eyebrow. You sure? I don't mind. Positive. I insist. He gave her a hopeful smile, the kind that screamed pick-me energy without saying a word. I'll let them know where to go. Give them the grand tour. You should, rest. You deserve it, Summer. No one fought him on it. Summer shrugged and waved him off, already losing interest.
Whatever.
Suit yourself. Without another word, Norman turned and started down the trail, shoulders hunched like he was bracing for something. Oh, I hope he doesn't die immediately. I watched him disappear around the bend, a weird unease settling in my stomach. I didn't know the guy, but the way he walked off alone like that, it felt wrong. Summer clapped her hands twice, sharp and authoritative. All right, listen up. The sun is going down soon, and unless you want to spend the night being feasted by feasted on by mosquitoes, I suggest you pick a spot and start setting up your tents. I chose a flat patch of ground a little ways from the others, where the grass had been pressed down by time or traffic. I couldn't tell. I'm staying right near the lodge. It looked good enough. Unzipping the tent bag felt like a puzzle in itself. I'd practiced once in my backyard, but now that the pressure was on, I nearly forgot the entire process. I glanced around. Candi was already halfway through setting hers up with a smug little smirk. Jake hadn't even started yet, and Andre looked like he was about to put a cap in out of spite. Good on him. I like Andre. I turned back to my mess. The tent fabric flapped like a dead fish, and one of the poles was trying to stab me in the shin. I took a deep breath, crouched down, and tried again, slower this time. Stake by stake, pole by pole, one little weird clip at a time. Oh. Yes? Yes. Yes! Building! Oh, God, no. Eventually it stood, sort of. The tent leaned a little to the left and sagged in the middle like it was tired of just being alive, but it was up, technically. Should I spruce this place up a bit or keep it natural? Oh, well. Yeah, pretty in pink. Pretty in pink. Pretty in pink, just the flair this place needed. I made up my bed and fluffed up my spare hoodie into a makeshift pillow. The fairy lights cast a soft glow overhead, making the nylon walls shimmer like moonlight on a quiet lake. A shadow moved across the thin nylon wall. Before I could call out, the flap opened. It's our girlfriend! Candi pushed through the tent flap and strutted in with the kind of flair that demanded a spotlight.
Hey.
Everybody out of the way! Girlfriend emergency! Oh my God, we're actually girlfriends. She said it loud enough for the entire campsite to hear. A few heads turned, some chuckles. Candi, of course, thrived on the attention. I am officially entering my girlfriend's tent to check on her emotional well-being. Don't wait up! She shot a wink at the group, then shamelessly closed the tent flap before anyone could question it, muffling the outside world. Oh my God. I was thankful for it. Unlike Candi, I wasn't very good at putting on a performance. Sorry, had to sell it. Gotta keep the illusion alive. Oh right, I forgot we're pretending. Maybe it was the way he looked at people, like he was measuring their worth. Or maybe it was how he dismissed Candi and I earlier at the hiking trail, like we were background noise in his life. Insignificant. Whatever it was, hearing his name from Candi's lips made me feel like I'd swallowed something bitter. I could sit there and nod, let her fill the air with Andre's name and pretend it didn't make my skin crawl. Or I could be honest. Oh, tell the truth. Tell the truth. If you want to talk about Andre, you can leave. Oh, shit. No. I didn't mean like that. I meant tell her that we like her. Candi blinked, caught off guard. Oh, shit. You don't like him? No, Andre's a jerk. He acts like we're below him. He doesn't care about us. I think you deserve better. Why don't you? Oh, okay, maybe it's okay. Candi threw a hand over her heart like I just cursed in church. Her jaw dropped, eyes blinking fast, trying to make sense of the blasphemy she'd just heard. There was a beat of silence. Candi's gaze dropped to the floor. When she looked back up, something had shifted. Her hazel eyes were softer, unsure, raw vulnerability bleeding out onto her delicate face. She cleared her throat before speaking. Look, I know he's kind of a jerk, but I want to be with someone, Jenny. I want to have fun. I want the late night talks, the butterflies, the stupid inside jokes. I want to fall for someone and feel them falling for me. I want a wild, messy summer that makes me feel alive. Her voice cracked at the end. No teasing grin, no dramatic flair, just a tremble in her words that made it clear she meant every bit of it. I didn't blame her. Who wouldn't want a summer romance? It sounded fun. You can be with someone, Candi. It doesn't have to be Andre. Oh? You think it should be Jake then? Or maybe Summer? Do you think I have a chance with any of them? I don't know about Summer. She's kind of mean. And Jake has a crazy look in his eyes sometimes. I saw him draw a dick in the back of the bus, and I admire it like it was the Mona Lisa. He was even muttering some stuff about ball hairs. Weird vibes. Before I could process anything, she just said. She changed the subject. Her eyes narrowed with sudden determination. If there's any hope of me finding my perfect summer romance, we have to pull all the stops. Bitch, it's me! I'm your summer romance! She whipped out a magazine from her sweater pocket. Are you a good kisser? The sudden question sent me for a loop. My mouth opened, but no words came out. Candi grinned, amused by my reaction. Oh my god, I'm gonna kiss a girl. What's our chances of snagging a summer crush if we fumble the first kiss? 0. Oh my god. What's my kissing energy? What does that mean? I don't know. This? How do you prep before a kiss?
Stop.
What is an ironing board?
Bye. Boom. Wow. But
Where's our jail cell? All of these suck. I'm an okay kisser. You know what? What did I just take? I'm not a teenager. I don't know. You didn't hurt anyone, but you didn't wow anyone. You're the white bread of kissing. Inoffensive but forgettable. Damn, don't come for me like that. I'm gonna have to get my resume. Not good, not bad. Decent. Nothing remarkable. But you want to be better than just decent, don't you? I think we should practice. Together. Oh, baby, say no more. I stared at Candi incredulously, my brain lagging several steps behind her suggestion. She inched closer, slow and deliberate, till the space between us felt too small to breathe in. Her eyes flickered to my lips, then back up, lingering like she was searching for permission. Candi intertwined her fingers with mine. Together, we'll make this summer unforgettable. She was close enough now that I could taste the cherry lip gloss on her lips. I didn't move. I didn't want to. Couldn't. Her lashes fluttered once, breath catching ever so slightly, like even she couldn't believe what she was about to do. The space between us felt impossibly heavy, like time itself was holding its breath. God damn it! God damn it, Norman! I was gonna kiss her! This is awful. Then a scream tore through the woods. Sharp, shrill, and unmistakably human. We both froze. It wasn't far. It sounded like Norman. I'm still going? You got me fucked up. Ooh. Every time I think I know what's about to happen, it throws me for a loop. Every time I think I'm hitting the crux of finishing this extended demo, there's more. This is incredible. It's been over an hour. Granted, some of that was because, unfortunately, the one part of my game was busted, and I didn't have a flashlight, and that made part of it genuinely impossible. But, oh my god. That was part 3 of Bad Summer. I guess we're doing part 4 as well, because we're still not done. So, if you enjoyed this video, hey, consider checking this out, because there are choices that I did not pick. I didn't always go for the choice that would lead to the most interesting path. Sometimes I chose what I would personally do, because I like playing games like that. So if you want to see more of the choices, check out the extended demo. This has been amazing. I absolutely love it. I am so invested in the stories. I don't know where it's going to go, and
I can't wait to play more. I wish it wasn't already so late, or I would keep going. But it's late, and I have to go to bed, and I just want to play more Bad Summer. But it's fine. I love this game. I can't wait to do part 4. I've never had a 4-part demo before. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a nice little comment, and maybe even subscribe so that you know every time I upload a new video. With that being said, have a very sexy night with the abominations. Ready, steady, bye!